Hello everyone, welcome to Trade. Today we're going to be seeing the trade review for CPR. We have to see the trade review for 19th and 20th. This is the price action for 19th and 20th. We'll see if the CPR did help us to take any trade or not. 19th was the expiry day, and kind of the entire day we were stuck in the CPR. We did get some false breakdown. Now see ideally if we break down from CPR we should be hitting the S1 of CPR, right? So even if we had entered based on this, immediately our stop loss would have hit. So did CPR work on the 19th? I would say no, it was a pretty much sideways day. CPR would have worked for option sellers beautifully. They or not only CPR, the moment we identified that the market was sideways based on the open interest, right? All my live analysis, everything is there. You can go check on my video. People would have sold 42,500 call and 42,400 put. Only the option sellers in this strike price would have made money. Option buyers wouldn't have made anything on Thursday apart from just a little bit of scalping here and there. But the whole point of this video is to see if the CPR worked like, say, what we are following on this chart, right? Like CPR breakout or R1 reversal. I have all the videos for all the days. You can go back and check. These need to be filled. Probably I'll fill it up by next video. I'll have this filled. So for 19th, did CPR work? I would say no. None of the CPR logic would have applied. Now, if somebody is watching this for the first time, what I'm tracking here is, does CPR work for intraday trading? And so far it has worked on all these days, and these are the type of trades that we were able to take. A few over here need to be filled. Probably by next video I'll have it filled. See, what we are trying to see is now a day on this, on 18th, from CPR we went to R1, so it worked beautifully. From here, from CPR we broke down to S1. It did work beautifully. And over here from R1 we reverse back to the CPR. So these are the things that we track and do the trade review. So if somebody is watching this video for the first time, there's an entire playlist you can go back and watch. I started this from Jan. Now for the price action in 20th, did the CPR work? Yes, definitely. It was a beautiful R1 breakout until R2. Now where we could have entered, right? Now that is most important. Now obviously when you go back and see, you will see this R1, R2, all the levels being hit. But where we could have entered is, see, when we consider the overall structure of the market along with the CPR, right, there was this type of a nice correction, this zone that I'm marking. So we broke out of this, we got a gap up, and though the first 5-minute candle, it was not the best entry. You see, the first 5-minute candle itself moved how much? About 150 points, right? So the best entry according to me was when kind of this green candle came, and even with this previous day high was here, right? Obviously in this older CPR we're not getting the previous day high mark, but the previous day high was here. So with the previous day high as stop loss, we could have entered with R1 as a target. Obviously it was a short scalp of 60 points. Probably if we had trailed stop loss after getting this candle, we could have captured about 100 or 100 points. So that's all we could do, right? There was nothing much. See, out of the 330 points move on the upside from the opening, the 150 points move came in the first 5-minute candle. Now entering a trade within the first 5 minutes, it's not the best and not a very healthy way of trading. We have 6 hours of trading, and if somebody wants to enter within the first 5 minutes, I don't know how they can. At least you need to wait for the first 5-minute or the 15-minute candle to complete and then enter. Even here, if you see the 15-minute candle, it was a nice bullish candle above R1, good rejection. We are breaking out of this kind of a structure. See, even the overall price action is pretty important. We were breaking out of this type of a consolidation zone. So if we had entered with R1 as stop loss and R2 as target, we could have achieved something. Obviously in the end, from R2 to R1 the market fell, but that is not part of our logic. But if somebody had shorted here, definitely because of this strong resistance zone we took rejection, right? 42,700. If somebody had shorted here, we possible target until R1 was possible, but the OI data was not supporting, right? In the morning the OI data was bullish, and this was the up move that we wanted to capture. So this way I'll be just doing a trade review of the trades based on CPR for this entire month, and so far it has been good. So we have got about 2 days. The other no working day was on 11th, means the CPR levels worked well, but we could not take an entry based on the CPR. That is, if I go to Jan 11th, when was that? Yeah, this one. See this, the entire day we were sideways within the CPR. Obviously the CPR levels and whatever points we have in the CPR that work well, but did this help for our trading? Now see, in this one candle I don't think many people would have captured this candle. This one candle itself was a good 500 or 600 point move, sorry, 400 points more on the upside, right? Then the entire day we kind of remained in this within the CPR, so there was nothing much. Probably option sellers again would have made money, option buyers there was nothing much to do on this day, so that's why I put no. And on 19th, that is over here, it was R1 breakout.